everybody. What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for coming. I am back. I'm not giving up on this trivia that I want to do live, so y'all better get in here and do it. How that TikTok video go? You better get in here now and listen to these questions and answer. Y'all better come on in. You're welcome, welcome. Come on in. I got a variety of trivia games that we could do. So when everybody starts coming in, or when anybody comes in, we will see how y'all do, because I'm going to put you to the test. Do me a favor, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and let's be family. So I'm going to go hit thumbs up on my own video. That's number one. I'm going to go do that, because you always got to support yourself, you know? So that's what I'm doing. I wanted to do not long, like a half an hour of trivia. Shouldn't kill nobody, you know, and we'll see how it works out. All right, let me see. I'm going to go in on my phone as well. All right, so I'm in there. Hopefully, we'll see. I got on my pink, black, and gray dress. What y'all think? What you think? What you think? I think it's cute, comfy, cozy. All right, let me sit, and we'll try to get, if I can get even 2 or 3 people, I feel satisfied, because I just want to play some trivia. I want to give my channel a little bit of engagement. I want to play some games. So I have a choice of games. And if you're watching a playback and you didn't make it to the live, you can still answer some questions. I still want to know, does anybody know their trivia? So let me show y'all what I got. First of all, I got some brain buster games. That's first and foremost. One is nature and one is sports. So I got something for everybody. Everybody. And then I'm going over to TikTok after this. So that's what I got these trivia. So that's nature. And this one is sports. And I also have Martin, which I tried before. Nobody came in to do it. Nobody, well, a couple of people came, but they didn't really know the answer. So then I have Martin, one of my favorite trivia games. I don't know how people don't know Martin. And I also got, this was a big show back in the day as well. I also got Friends. I could do some questions on Friends. And I got Family Feud, and this one is Family Feud Disney edition. So there is literally something for everybody. I'm so excited. And so that is that. Those are the 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5 choices. I got 2 of these, 1 of this, and then 2 of the brain buster ones. All right. Now, one thing about doing a live, and if nobody comes, I'm not going to stay here, because I'll just go over to TikTok, try my luck over there. Long as I get a little bit of watch time here, by me turning it on, making YouTube know that I am trying, that's good for me. So I'm going to stay in here for about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour tops. We'll see. And then I'm going to head on over to TikTok. So if you're not following me over there, it is just Teresa623 on TikTok. The link is in the bio. The link is in my my description box. So those are my choices. Alrighty. So because there might be people watching the playback, I'm just going to ask some questions. Leave me the answers right here in the comments. It's okay. I'll still laugh and answer you and let you know if you were right or wrong. All right. So maybe I'll start with a Friends question. Let's see what we got. I'm going to start with Friends. Let's get that Friends one open. Okay, y'all. Leave me your answer. Let me know what you think. Wait, I got to get the tape off it first. Hold on. Okay. So there's a whole stack of questions for Friends. I'm just going to ask a couple, and then y'all leave the answer. That'll be good enough. All righty, what we got? All right, so This is what it looks like. That's the friends cards. All right, let's see. This might be a little too old school for y'all though, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but we shall see. Let's see. All right. What what does the group affectionately call Phoebe? You know they had a name for Phoebe. What does the group affectionately call Phoebe? Hold on, let me see where I'm at. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. All righty. All righty. So I don't know. I think okay. So that's the question number one on Friends. Okay. So just so y'all know, that was Friends. Question number one. All right. The next question. Let me see. What is Rachel's last name? What is Rachel's last name? Whoop, 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 whoop. That's the second one. Hold on, let me pull up my phone. Alrighty. Let me pull up my phone. All right. So that's a couple on Friends. Now we're going to ask a couple of questions on Family Feud. That is the next one. That is the next one. Okay. All right. This is Family Feud. Let's see. The Disney edition. I'm going to ask two questions on the Family Feud. Y'all give me your best answer. And I'll tell you, just like the game, I'll tell you what you can and can't say. Okay? All right. Let's see. Let's see. All righty. So this is a multiple choice question, just like the game Family Feud. So just how they, how they have top 6 answers on the board. It's like that. All righty. So for Family Feud Disney, the question is, what vegetable do you think would be Mickey Mouse's favorite? There is 6 answers. Try to guess as many as you can in that 6, and I'll let you know how many you got right. I think that's exciting that there's multiple choices. So I want to hear which one y'all think it is. What vegetable do you think would be Mickey Mouse's favorite? I don't know. What do you think? Mm-mm. Okay. We're going to do another Disney one. We're going to do another Family Feud Disney. So for that question, there is 6 possible answers. So just throw your guesses out there. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, here's another one. And this one is top 6 answers on the board. If you could take any Disney character to the circus, who would you choose out of some of the Disney characters? Out of the top 6 Disney characters, who would you choose to take to the circus? Okay? So let me know. I'll tell you how many points it was and how you did. So that was 2 from Friends Trivia and 2 from Family Feud. Okay? I think the Family Feud Disney one is fun. A lot of fun. All right. We're going to move on to some of the Brain Buster ones. All right. Let's do Brain Buster Sports. All right. Now, if there's some men in here or some men watching this, y'all should be able to answer this because if there's girls that can answer them, there's guys that can answer. Alrighty, let's go. Let me see. Okay. Who? Now this is an easy one. I'm gonna put an easy one up here, y'all. This is the Brainbuster Sports Trivia. Who is one of the greatest golfers of all time? Is it Magic Johnson or Tiger Woods? Now, I'm giving y'all a break with that one. That one is super easy. Is it Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods, y'all? And another one. Why? This is on golf, okay? Why are there 400 tiny dimples on a golf ball? Is it so the ball is easy to pick up, or is it so the ball flies straighter through the air? You know how golf balls have all those tiny little holes, tiny little dents? Why is that? Is it because it's easy to pick up, or so it flies straighter through the air? You guys try to answer for me. Let me know what you think. So that's the Brainbuster Sports Trivia. So if you're watching this and I'm already done being live, then go ahead and answer the question. I would love that. I would love that. Because like I said, when I leave here, I'm going to do this trivia on TikTok to give my TikTok some engagement, and then that'll be it. All righty. Now we're going to do Brainbusters Nature. So this one's going to be about nature. Hey, T, what up? Trey, did you catch some of my first questions? So let me show you. I got Brainbusters Sports, Brainbusters Nature. I got Martin. So there's choices today. I got Martin, and I got Disney Family Feud, and I got Friends Trivia. There's a whole plethora, okay? So there's a plethora. And I already asked 2 questions from Friends. Which one? Which one, Tree? Which one you want a question of? Because I did some. Which one would you want to hear questions from? Which one you think you would be good at? Let's go. Let's go. You think, would it be Martin? Did you watch Martin growing up? No, yes. Or would it be Friends or Family Feud? Whichever one you want me to do. Let me know. Which one have you seen? I don't want to ask you questions of one of these and you never seen Friends or you never seen Family Feud or you didn't watch Martin. So pick one. Okay, Martin. We're going to do a Martin question. Last time I tried to get people to do some Martin questions, nobody knew the answer. I was so surprised. I thought everybody watched Martin. All right, so these are his what's up. All right. Let me see. I'm going to pick an easy one. Let me see. I want to try to make it one that's not so hard. Because that has to be die-hard Martin watchers for that. Okay, I'm going to ask 2 questions. Who jumped out of who popped out of the cake at Gina's bachelorette party? Who popped out of the cake at Gina's bachelorette party? Let's see. Who came out? You remember that? Oh, you haven't seen them all. Okay. Well, what about Family Feud? Have you seen Family Feud? Or no? Yes, it was Bro Man. How you know? That must have been destiny telling you the answer. Okay, this is a good one. I feel like everybody should know this one. If you're a diehard Martin fan. I thought you said you didn't see him. Okay, okay, then you should be good. You should be good. Alrighty, so Pam, remember, Pam wanted to sign an undiscovered talent, Dante, to show her A&R skills. Who played Dante in that episode? Remember, Pam went off and did her own thing, and she had an undiscovered talent, but he's superstar now. But at that time, he wasn't as famous as he is now. You remember that? Who was it? Who was it? Mm-mm-mm. Who was it? Hopefully you remember that one, because you guessed Bruh Man. That was good. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute to see. And then I'll pick another question. Do you got it, or don't Google it or nothing like that? Don't go turn the show on. Just throw the answer out there. Who was the undiscovered talent that Pam got when she went to the A&R Corporation? Because she was a singer and she wanted to try her hand at bringing in fresh talent, and she brought in this superstar. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you got it, you got it. Okay, let's see if you remember this one. This one might be a little tough. You remember when Gina got her head stuck in the headboard? What did Tommy use to get her head out of the headboard? What did Tommy use? That is hilarious. I'm gonna give you a second to answer that one. What did Tommy use to get Gina's head stuck out of that headboard? All right, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8. Try to throw them quick answers out there. 7, 6, 5, 4. No Googling. 3, 2, 1. That must mean you don't know. So I'm going to tell you the answer on this one, Tree. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. What did Tommy use? What did Tommy use to help get Gina's head out of the headboard? And you said Tommy didn't get her head out. They called the company from the bed company, but Tommy used a fire torch. Yes, 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 he did. He used a blowtorch. And Tree, are you doing this from the top of your head? Very good. Let's see. Let me give you another one, okay? So you might know a little bit of Martin. I love to hear it. Okay. Oh, you remember this episode? Okay, you remember this episode? What? Martin's friend Ricky Thompson got them arrested for what? Remember, he went to jail, bringing around his friend Ricky Thompson. What did they do for them to go to jail? What did they do for him to go to jail? Share your link. Let me see if it'll let me share it. All right. Was it bad credit cards? Let me look. Number 3. Oh, yes, Tree. For some reason, I hadn't looked at the answer. I was thinking it was, honestly, my answer would have been, if I was playing, that they got arrested for stealing. I thought it was stealing. But you're right. They got arrested for bad credit cards. T. All right. Okay, Tree. Okay, you might have to step it up a little bit. Okay. Remember when Shanae had a rapper guest that she won on a game show? She won a date with. What gift did the rapper give to Shanae? Do you remember that? Because now you got to dig into your memory for that one. Uh, what gift did her rapper celebrity guest that she won a date with give her for gift her? Did he give her as a gift? If you remember that one. Okay, so we know who it is, so that's why I didn't ask that. But he gave her a gift. You remember, if you remember who it was, if you think back, you remember what the gift was. See ya. I'm gonna wait a few minutes, give you time to think about it, and then I'll let you know what the answer is. We shall see, we shall see. What you think? If you don't know, put don't know this one. And then I'll move on to a different one. It was a K necklace for Kid from Kid and Play. He gave her a necklace. Remember that? That one's a little more tricky. That one's a little more tricky. All right. Martin, I don't know if you remember this episode, but Martin and Gina made a bet on Thanksgiving. What did the loser have to do? The loser had to do something if they lost that bet. What did the loser have to do? You remember? I remember that episode. I remember. I'll wait and see. They was having Thanksgiving dinner, and it was the loser got to do blank. Now that's gonna make you have to think about the episodes, but that was in there. Right. No, good answer though. No, it was wash dishes. Wash dishes. All right, let me just do a couple more, and then I'm gonna do a couple of Family Feud. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Yes, the dishes. They had to wash the dishes. Yeah. Oh, clean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was more specific, but yeah, you can say a general clean. Yep. Do you remember what city was what city was the show set in? Do you remember that? What city was the show set in? Yes, washing dishes is cleaning, but they had made it specific. So that's why I said washing dishes over cleaning, because cleaning could be anything. It was more specific, but yes. Oh, yes. How did you remember that? Okay, do you remember Martin's apartment number? What was Martin's apartment number? Do we remember? Uh, 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 uh. You gotta probably take a guess. I know they said it a few times, so you probably got to think about it. Number 42, 42, number 42. All right, I'm gonna ask you two Family Feud Disney questions, and that is this one: Family Feud Disney. Okay. If you could take any Disney character to the circus, who would you choose? So you gotta, and it's top 6 answers on the board. Top 6 answers on the board. So you gotta think of Disney characters, throw it out there, and I'll tell you what number you are on the top 6, and I'll tell you how many points it got. I love doing the Family Feud as well. If you could take any Disney character to the circus, who would you choose? Minnie Mouse. Yes, Minnie Mouse is number 4 on the board for 8 points. All right, Tree, we got top 6 answers. So who else? Let's see what else you get. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to text my daughter while you're writing that. Okay, you got Minnie Mouse. Name there's 5 more characters. And then we can see if you catch the number 1 out of the top 6 answers on the board. All righty. Oh, Mickey Mouse. Got it. Mickey Mouse is the number 1 out of the top 6 answers on the board. And it is 21 points. Yes, Tree, you got 2 out of the 6. Let's see if you can get all 6. So it sounds like you about to get all 6 of this trivia for Family Feud. Let's come on. Who's your number 3 choice? Let's see what you got. So you got Mickey and Minnie. Those are great choices. And oh, Goofy. Yes, Goofy is the number 3 on the top 6 on the board. For Goofy, you got 11 points. So far, Tree, you gave me Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. That is 3 out of your 6 choices. You got 3 left, and you almost killed this whole trivia game. This whole top 6. I don't even know if I would be remembering all the characters. Now it's going to get hard because Mickey and Minnie, okay. Goofy, that's another main character. Let's see if you can guess the other ones. 3 more. I think you on the road to getting them all, Tree. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. No, Winnie the Pooh. No. So you still got 3 left. Think about it. We know everybody had their kids watching Disney. Everybody know Disney. Winnie the Pooh is actually a good answer, though. Let's see. Let me see who else you guess. Don't worry, we won't be here long. I won't, because I know there's nobody in here but me and you. So I'm gonna jump on over to TikTok and do it as well. Cinderella. No. I'll give you a hint. The last 3 are male Disney characters. So there's no females in these last 3, if that helps. Let's see if that narrows it down for you. Viva, viva. 3 more is your guess. Oh, okay. So number 2 is Dumbo for 11 points. Number 5 is Donald Duck. And number 6 is Pluto. Very good though, Trey. You did good. You got half of those right. So I ain't mad at it. That is good. All right. All right, let me put it back in. I don't know if you want to keep doing the Disney Family Feud, so I don't want to bore you with that. Or do you want me to ask you some more Martin or a different one of these trivia games, or are you done? Because I don't want to put too much pressure. It's only you in here. Let's try. Let's try. Did you ever watch Friends, Tree? That was a big show back in the 90s. Did you ever watch Friends? All right, all right. Well, I have a nature one. I have nature block trivia. I got sports, and I got friends, and we have more Martin or more Disney Family Feud. So whichever one. Oh, I think I asked a question on the sports one. Oh, okay, okay, okay. This is an easy one. Who is one of the greatest golfers of all time? Is it Magic Johnson or Tiger Woods? You know that's easy. That one is easy. Hmm. Then I got one more on the sports one that I'll ask, and then I'll end it. Yes, exactly. Tiger Woods. Okay, this is a golf question. What is it called when wait a minute. What is it called when a golfer sinks the ball in the hole? No, no, that's not the one I wanted. Why are there 400 tiny dimples on a golf ball? Is it so the ball is easy to pick it up? Or is it so it flies straighter through the air? You know how golf balls have those little dents? There's a real reason for that. So do you think that it's because it's easy for them to pick it up, or you think it's because it'll go straight? Which one? I found that very interesting because I didn't know what the holes were for. The little dents were for. So you think that it's be so the ball can go a further distance. So it flies straighter through the air. So you think fly straighter through the air. That is right. That is exactly what those little holes for. It makes it go straighter. It's not so they can pick it up. It just makes it go straighter. Good answer. That was one of the sports one. I thought that one was pretty cool. Wait a minute. Okay. Name any one of the four different swimming strokes seen in Olympic swimming competitions. Try to name all four, but we're really looking for one. If you could get one name of one swimming stroke that they use in the Olympics. Hi makeup, mom and son. Thank you for popping through. Thank you. Playing trivia with my homegirl in the chat. Thank you for the 4 thumbs up for whoever else is watching in the background. Thank you. There's four different strokes they use in the Olympics. Can you guess one of them, Tree? And these are pretty common ones too. So I think you'll be able to get one. Yep, you got one, Tree. Try another one. You probably could get all four of these. Backstroke, definitely, definitely. Let me see. You got the backstroke. That's good. They do four common ones in the Olympics. Backstroke, back. I got my phone going too, so I'm looking at both. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So the other one would be front crawl, backstroke, breaststroke, and butterfly. I love doing the butterfly, so I would have guessed that one. But good job, you got the backstroke. All right, all right, all right, Tree. I've been doing it now 35 minutes, so I don't want to hold you in here too long, but thank you for coming in and supporting my channel. That's really important to me, so I appreciate that. I'm going to go do a half an hour on TikTok, and then I'll be chilling for the rest of the night. And Makeup Mama, thank you for sitting in the background, and thank you for the 3 other people that's sitting in the background. I appreciate y'all. Tree, thank you for participating. I really appreciate you for that. All right. Tree, you going over to TikTok or you going to chill now? Because I'm just going to do the same thing for a half an hour. Or you're going, it's a little bit later. It's around 5:30 over there, so it's probably chill time. But yeah, I got to get my numbers, be visible on both channels. So that's why I'm going over there. Okay. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming. Bye, everybody. I hope if you're watching the playback, you answer some of those questions. I still want to see your answer. Bye.